The Proyect Podcast, Centro de Estudios del Mayab. Special Guest, González Getze, Pute Diram, Chuk Aldair.
Hello everyone, welcome back to an English Unlocked, the podcast where grammar becomes easy and useful. Today we talk about negative adverbs and how they change the order of the sentences using grammatical inversion. Negative adverbs such as never, hardly, and rarely are used to emphasize that something almost doesn't happen. When we place these adverbs at the beginning of the sentences, English requires a special structure called inversion. One of these is correct structure. First, negative adverb. Actually, it's like have, do, and did, and subject and verb. These structures look similar to a question, but it's actually a statement. Let's look at some examples. First, never have I traveled alone before. Rarely have we finished the project on time. Rarely do students understand grammar on the first try. If we don't use inversion, the sentences would be incorrect or sound unnatural. The bad is never I have traveled alone. The correct is never have I traveled alone. So remember, negative adverb first, actually before, the subject. In our next capsule, we'll explore causivity, another structure that helps you sound more fluent in English.
Welcome back. Now let's talk about causatives, using the verbs have and get. We use causative when we don't do the action ourselves, but someone else does it for us, like a service. The basic structure is subject, have or get, object or thing, and past participle. This structure stays the same, but the tense changes. For example, simple present: I have my homework checked by my teacher. She gets her hair cut once a month. Past: I had my computer fixed last weekend. They got their house painted last summer. Present continuous: I'm getting my bike repaired right now. He's having his car washed at the moment. Remember, the verb is always in past participle, not in simple form. Causatives are very common in everyday English, especially when talking about service. Now let's move on to our final topic, making suggestions.
Making suggestions in English. In this final capsule, we'll learn how to make suggestions politely and naturally in English. Using code. Structure is maybe subject, code, and verb. Maybe you could practice English every day. Maybe we could study together after school. This structure sounds polite and friendly. Using gerunds. Structure: what about or how about, and verb ing and complement. How about watching videos in English? What about reading short stories? Using why don't. The structure is why don't, subject and verb in base form. Why don't you try a language app? Why don't we review the lesson again? This structure helps you give ideas without sounding rude. Making suggestions is an important part of communication, especially when working in the teams.